Hello, it's your Gigi again, and I want to tell you another story. This story is a really sad story. Well, for me, it was sad, and I think it might be sad for you because we all love our bicycles. And this is a story about my first bicycle. My brother Craig had a beautiful blue Schwinn bicycle. And when I say Schwinn, this was 1957. A Schwinn bicycle, you didn't have those regular brakes that you use your feet with. You would use brakes that were on your handlebars, and you would have to push them. And it was really very special. It was a German bike. It was made in Germany. And I just wanted a bike like my brother Craig's. So I guess it was my birthday, and I got myself a beautiful green Schwinn bicycle. And I thought I was something else. I was so excited. But you know, when you get something like that, you just want to go off and be like a big girl by yourself. And I asked my mother, I said, could I go down to Lovett's grocery store? That's kind of like Publix. And it was 6 blocks from our house. We lived on 66th Street. And Lovett's was on the corner of Habersham and 60th Street. So I'd have to ride all the way down there. But back then, you could ride your bicycle on a sidewalk, so I would use the sidewalk. So my mother said, okay, you can go. And I think I had a nickel, maybe a dime. And I had plans. I was going to go to Lovett's like I was a big girl, a grown-up maybe. And I was going to buy myself a candy bar. So I got to Lovett's, and I parked my beautiful green Schwinn brand new shiny bicycle out front. And I went inside, and I looked at the candy, and I looked and looked. And I always got the same candy because I loved it. They didn't have a big selection like you do today, like with Jelly Bellies and all that stuff. There were maybe like 6 or 8 different things. But my favorite was a chocolate Hershey's candy bar with almonds in it. So I said, well, I'm going to get that because I really like it. So I paid for it like I was a big girl. And I went outside to get on my bicycle and eat my candy bar and ride all the way back to 66th Street. And guess what? My bicycle was gone. I was only in there 5 minutes. So I thought, well, maybe, I just didn't know what to think. So I went around the side of the building, and there was no bicycle. And I went around the other side, and there was no bicycle. And then I started crying because I think somebody took my bicycle. And I ran all the way home, 6 whole blocks, crying. I didn't even care about my candy bar anymore. And when I got home, my mother said, what on earth has happened? And I said, somebody stole my beautiful green Schwinn bicycle, Mama. It's the end of the world. And she said, oh, Gail, we'll find it, and if we don't, we'll buy you another one. And I said, no, I never wanted a bicycle because somebody stole my bicycle. Anyway, so they went to the police, and, the bicycle never turned up. I never wanted another bicycle. I was so sad. Anyway, that's the story about my bicycle. So let's move forward about 20-something years. I'm like 32 years old, 31. And I married Harry, your king paw. And we were living at the beach. And I said, I'd like to have a bicycle, I think. I've gotten past the 10-year-old stolen bicycle thing. I think I'd like a new bicycle. And so he bought me this beautiful bicycle. I can't remember what color it was, but I think it was blue, and it was shiny, and it was like a beach cruiser, and I liked it. And so I said, you know, I'm going to, and we didn't have a place to put it, so we had to put it outside. And I chained it to the stairs to our condominium. And I had a good lock. And I'm like, yes, this is good. And I had it, I think, 2 days. And I went downstairs, and guess what? Somebody stole my bicycle again. So, needless to say, I still don't have a bicycle. But actually, I don't want one anymore. I'm not sad about it. But that's my story about Gigi and her bicycles. Gosh, I love you and miss you. I hope you enjoyed the story. Night, night.